All right, guys, what's going on? What's going on? Good morning. Good morning. Welcome to our morning note. My name is Carlos Garcia, founder and CEO of G.A.R Capital. Hope everyone's having a nice morning. Happy Monday. It is September 27th, 2021. Before we begin, make sure to click on the bottom right-hand corner of your screen, little white little icon. Click on that to subscribe to our channel, like our videos, turn on notifications so you don't miss our morning note every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. It's great to be back. Morning note time. Let's talk about the markets. Dow futures are up 39 points. We were up nearly 179 points last night, overnight. Nasdaq is down 0.82%, the laggard. S&P is down 11 points, 44.34. Russell 2000 futures up 0.15%, 22.47. Crude oil is up 1.77%, 75.28. Look at yields here. 1.487 on the 10-year. We'll talk about that here in a second. Gold futures are up slightly, 17.53. Silver futures up 1%, 22.67. Euro dollar, 117.07, down 13 pips. And US dollar yen, 110.88, up 16 pips. Ethereum futures are up 6%, over 3,100. 43,820 for Bitcoin futures, up 3%. the dollar index 93.36, up slightly. The VIX is up 6.65% at 1891 currently. Again, anything below 20 is still the level we're looking for. All right, let's talk about some pre-market movers. Excuse me. Let's see. Pre-market movers here. Naked brand is up another 8%. I was seeing that yesterday. On Friday, we saw that. Naked brand, I've seen that before. Apple's down 0.80%, even though they were price upgraded, I believe, by Morgan Stanley. Microsoft down 0.74%. Boeing up 1.29%. JP Morgan up 1%. Watch the banks because yields are creeping up. We'll go that over here in a second. 1% down for Salesforce. Nike slightly green. Chevron up nearly 2%. So energy is getting some love here with crude oil being up. Tesla's down 0.37%. Is Elon Musk states that the Shanghai Gigafactory will start producing some cars, that this week and this month and next month they're big for production. That's what he was saying. Bank of America is up 1.16%. American Airlines up 1.40%. Nvidia down 1.34%. Exxon up 2%. So you could tell energy is up, banks are up, industrials are up because yields are up, financials are down. Financials are up and tech is down. So that's where we are pre-market. Let's start taking a look at the yields and what's next. So 1.475 was my next level up. The next target is 1.594. But again, we broke above it. We actually broke 1.5%, first time since I believe July, but since the end of June. So again, expecting yields to go up. Again, 1.594 is my level. If you're looking at TNX, it's 1594. If that's the case, then let's take a look at some financials here. We played JPM last week. We caught it on Friday for a nice same-day banger. Let's see on the daily how we're looking. The daily has 167.05 as the resistance. That's the recent high. Again, we are breaking out on the daily, so watch JPM. It could be something. Let's see if we break 165 again. JPM is definitely on the radar. Let's take a look here at Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo has been doing excellent. Again, looks like it's going to retrace that drop from about three Wednesdays ago, 48.99. So let's go and place that alert here, right around 48.98. If that breaks, I'll definitely start taking a look at the 50s on Wells Fargo. Let's take a look at Citi. Again, looking very nice. Maybe 72.48. Doesn't look that great, so I'd probably skip that. I do have some XLF, which is the ETF for financials with unusual options activity. Our premium and student members, our students and premium members, excuse me. So again, we broke above that 38.48 level. I think I have the 39s on those. So I'm still holding that. I believe that's for October. One more financial. Goldman Sachs is decent. Don't get me wrong. I think JPM is probably a better play. You need to break 396.97 for Goldman Sachs. I do own Goldman Sachs stock, so just a heads up. I think it's a great company. So break 397. That could be worth something. Let's take a look at Boeing quickly here, breaking out very nicely on the 1 hour. Let's see the daily. Again, right above that 50-day moving average. Boeing might be something. I played very close to the chest, possibly a 225 play. Your resistance next is 228.71 on the daily. So 225 would be nice. We're now at 224.30, so that's going to already be hit. Let's see what we get on Boeing. More than likely 227.15, but again, you can see we're already near 225, so it is looking very strong. So that's where we are right now. The only thing I have open right now is some square calls, very close to the money. I have the 265s, I believe. We're now down slightly. Again, tech is sliding back a little bit, but again, I'm expecting 268.50 is to hit next, but 265 will be the short-term target. That's what I have currently. I still like it. So again, Nasdaq is just down. That's really the only reason. Good morning, good morning, good morning. What is a good price to buy Google? Thank you. Let's see. Looking at Google here on the daily, the level I'm looking for, again, I'm looking for a deep discount, is 24.44. Again, anything 2,600 isn't bad, but again, 24.44, I really want to get a deep discount on Google. XLE, XLF calls today. Would you like more? Let's take a look at XLE. XLE has the 100-day moving average. That's right near it, 51.98. I believe we just broke that. 52.41 is your next resistance. If that's the case, the 53s would be the best bet on XLE. I'm long energy with XOP, so all good. That's our investment club members have XOP, just the stock in general. Let's take a look at XLF. XLF, it looks to be breaking that 38.48 level. So XLF is looking very nice. There is a slight double top. It should break at 39, but I would say short term, XLE seems to be the ripe one, but it needs to break 52.41. So XLF is right in that path. XLE is coming to the path. So XLE will be definitely on the watch list. I like both, so I can't really just pick one, but I would say XLF because I'm in it. So there you go. Goldman Sachs, we just talked about. Facebook calls, let's see it. Facebook is down pre-market, obviously due to Nasdaq. So again, that's expected. Maybe we'll get a bounce here off that 50-day moving average and then get back to 353. But let's say if we retest that 347.88 level, if we do, then calls could be in play. Chevron or Exxon, yeah, I mean, both are energy plays. Again, they're all fine. I'm long energy anyways. So again, you're talking about 102.51. It broke over that 100. 105s could be something on CVX. Take a look at it. XOM, same deal. It's at 58.91. We're broken above that 100-day moving average. Possible 61s or 62s on XOM could be in play. Maybe the 60s would be the better play. That's where we are. Thanks, Carlos. Hey, you're welcome, George. Shouldn't gold be rising with yields up? I mean, that's a tough thing with gold. You really, really can't predict what's going to happen because it used to be a safe asset, safe trade asset, and not anymore. So gold is really on its own world. Again, I don't like gold as an investment personally. I have some gold coins, whatever. But I mean, the price action is so weird on gold. So as of right now, I would kind of stay away. Carlos, expecting a red week on Nasdaq? Let's take a look at it. Nasdaq. No, I just think what we had in the last 3 days were some really good really, really good price action. Again, a little bit of a pullback, not a huge deal. We're testing the 100-day moving average on the hourly. If we look at the daily, we're right at the 50. Not a huge deal. More likely we'll probably bounce off this level. I think today we end the day green, if not flat, in my opinion. So Nasdaq, again, we could buy the dip here if anything, but I would wait. But I wouldn't be surprised with this kind of pullback. Again, you had such a nice move the last 3 days. Not on Nasdaq, but the market in general. Because Nasdaq, I believe, ended red on Friday. But other than that, again, you can start seeing a little bit of rotation out of tech for a little bit short term as yields creep up, maybe into industrials, value, financials, energy sort of thing. CEI, let's see it. I don't know much about Camber Energy, but it's an energy company. It's a penny stock, so I have no idea. Again, I can't give you my opinion on a penny stock because I'm not sure, and they just go too crazy. Let's take a look at Tesla. Tesla, we had calls last week. I'm glad we closed those out. It did a lot of volume. Again, the 780s, 800s all had volume. Pull back a little bit here. It looks nice, but a break of 780 would be definitely needed. What else we have? Roku. Roku was price upgraded today. Again, with tech, they're slightly down. I need a break of 340.03 on the hourly, if anything. Again, you could see that we tested that and we pulled back down. And Riot, let's see. Riot is basically on Bitcoin. So again, if Bitcoin does well, Riot's going to do well. That's all it is. Another question here is, how's the almanac feel for this week? Okay, looking at the almanac, again, last week they were wrong because they had bearish across the board and we actually had a bullish week. So keep that with a grain of salt. The only bearish day is on the 30th of September, which is Thursday. And here's some stats. Last day of Q3, S&P is down 15 of the last 23. Massive 5.4 rally in 2008. So there you go. First trading day in October. The Dow is down to 9 of the last 15, off 2.4% in 2011. So there's some news there. Good morning. Gove calls. I don't know what Gove is, so let's see it. Oh, Gove. No idea what this stock does or what it is, even if it has volume. It is breaking out on the daily, I can give you that. So it looks good for calls, but again, I don't know about the volume. Let's see, we talked about BA, let's talk about BABA. BABA, again, still taking a little bit of a hit. Again, I'm still waiting for a little more, possibly 130.19 to buy more. That's main support right there on Alibaba. Again, anything Chinese now is just taking a hit. Just unfortunate that BABA's taking the brunt of it. 130.19 is my level. Do you trade coin? I don't trade coin, I just own it. Thoughts on Uber for calls? Let's see. Uber. Let's see, Uber. Okay, breaking out of the 100-day moving average on the daily, so that's a good sign. Possible 50 calls in play. Yeah, possible 50 calls in play for Uber, but again, we got to make sure and see that the Nasdaq can bounce because this is a Nasdaq component as well. So 50.72 is your moving average. You know, possibly a 48 calls to 50 would be nice. Again, just check the volume. I think SPY plummets soon needs to take 450 to 452. Let's see, SPY plummets soon. Well, we did bounce back the moving average of the 100. We're above the 50 still, but again, actually we're probably below it now. Again, we just have to see where the price action leads us. We really don't have much news or any catalyst other than Congress is working on the reconciliation bill for the budget and a debt ceiling. That's always been fixed, so we'll leave it at that. And SPY calls, again, right here on SPY, there's not much to do. If we retest that 100-day move, 200-day on 441, possibly, but until right now, there's nothing really to do. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't do anything today. Again, we'll see the price action. Amazon was cut on the price target. I like Amazon, obviously, love Amazon, but it's still stuck in this range, and he still has to fill that gap of 35.79. It's right now right below the 200-day, the 100-day moving average, right above the 200, so it's just stuck in range. I wouldn't touch it, but if you're looking to buy the stock, 31.36 is the level. And are you looking at rotation trades today? Yeah, definitely look at financials and energy. So that's what I'm looking for today. And QS is starting to break out on the daily, which is nice. Let's take a look at the hourly. It is up nicely. Again, Friday was nice price action, but it's down slightly. It's actually up a little bit, about 4 cents from the close. Check the volume and see where we go from there. But other than that, it is nice on the daily. Don't get me wrong. 30 would probably be the target, but we got to see from there. All right, guys, I'll leave it at there. GARCapitalFX.com is the website. Make sure to take a look. For all real-time news and analysis, make sure to follow us on Twitter at G.A.R Capital. It's better than Instagram, in my opinion, for news. If you're all about news, G.A.R Capital on Twitter is your best bet. We'll share some of our posts as we go along. Have a great rest of your day, guys. We'll talk to you tomorrow. Cheers. And go Cowboys. Tonight, Monday Night Football. Go Cowboys.